Don't know about you guys, but when I scroll my Facebook feed, I always see these hugot sentiments, may it be memes, um, point of views, opinion, some random statement from a Facebook friend of mine. And I can't help but think that are we really just a bunch of lonely and sad people? Why is it we can always relate to these sad sentiments in other people's lives, and napapansin ko we actually celebrate them even if someone speaks of heartache and pain, we actually help them linger in that state of misery sometimes. And I don't know if you would agree, pero I think it's about time that we actually stop. Parang, okay, Jess, parang una pa ko lang kwento mo naman tao if you're not gonna help them in their time of need. And sa akin kasi, it's not that we are helping them, not or rather not helping them in their time of need, but I think it's not helping them if we feed into their paranoia, if we feed into their anger, if we feed into their fears, their sadness, their loneliness. Sure, it's okay to relate to them, empathize. Being empathetic is will get you a long way. It would actually make them feel comfortable with you. It would make them feel like what they're feeling is normal, and that's actually important. Acceptance sometimes is one of the main or the biggest reasons why they actually let out these sentiments, let out steam. Pero I really believe that we shouldn't just jump into their loneliness and hug it all out, cater to their loneliness, their sadness, and just feed into it without actually offering them a hand and helping them get out of that state. We have to understand that people, our lives are not always happy. And I am not here to tell you that life is dandy and not full of sunshine. No, I'm a realist. There will always be times wherein it's gonna be difficult to see the light. It's always dark out there. But as cliche as it sounds, guys, it is just a phase. Pain is just pain. It will fade away. It will. All you need to do is just trust the process and you're gonna get out of that situation. I want to give a special shout out to the people who are undergoing a very terrible and dark phase in their lives. Those people who have lost the people that they love. Sure, at some point in time, we've all been there. Naniwala tayo na ito na, siya na. Siya na yung makakasama ko for the rest of my life. Siya na yung forever ko. Siya na. I don't want anyone else. And all of a sudden, this idea of a perfect partner or a family that has been, constructed in your mind comes crumbling down, torn, and just dusted into millions of pieces, and it's never going to be the same. And what you're feeling is valid. It's painful. It's devastating. A heartbreak is called a heartbreak for a reason. You feel like you can't breathe. You feel like you can't function. A part of you has been taken out. So it is normal to feel this way, and it is normal. Everything you feel is valid. Pero think of it this way, guys. We all hate the cliche breakup, phrases like, it's not you, it's me. If you have been on the other end of or if you've been on the receiving end of a breakup, you will hear a lot of lame statements like, you deserve someone better. Someone out there is more deserving of your love. You are worth so much more than I am. And my favorite line is, "It is not you, it's me." And I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And I'm gonna tell you that, yes, it's not bullshit, guys. They are telling the truth. Hindi nila pinapagaan yung feeling mo by saying that, yeah, I'm the person who na nagkulang and this is me telling you now you should move on with your life. No, that's actually the truth. Because rejection, guys, rejection is not about you. It's not about them rejecting who you are. It's not that. After a breakup, you're gonna be left asking, saan ako nagkulang? Hindi ba niya ako mahal? Hindi ba niya ako minahal? Hindi ba ako karapat-dapat na mahalin? Hindi ba ako karapat-dapat na maging masaya? All those thoughts are gonna be in your head and it's normal. But the thing is, you need to get it together, guys. Rejection is not about you. It's actually about the person who is doing the rejecting. I know it's not some light bulb moment. Oh yes, this is such an innovative idea. It's not. Everybody knows this. At the bottom of their hearts, they know it. So, it's that in your gut. You know it's not you. It's just that you're doubtful if you can start again. Because like it or not, we have placed yung mga former partners natin in such a high pedestal that we think hindi na tayo makahanap na katulad nila. Or we're not even gonna be able to find someone better or even someone else. That's a normal perspective when you are just starting to mend yourself together. But I encountered this statement in one of my Facebook scrolls one day, and it said, "You don't realize how ordinary the person you love is until you break up with them." What does that mean, Jess? It means the that saying that love is blind. It's so true. We look at our partners, our prospective partners, the person who has our heart as this epitome of greatness. It makes you think that your partner is such an amazing man or such an amazing woman. Siya na yung pinakamaganda, pinakagwapo, pinakamatalino, pinaka-caring, pinaka-sweet romantic, no, whatever. We always transfer these positive ideas or rather positive traits to our partners so that we could justify kung bakit natin sila pinili in the first place. Until it comes to a point that we have placed them in such a high pedestal, we forgot that they're actually just humans themselves. Tao lang din sila na nagkakamali. And since we have placed them in that high pedestal, sobrang taas ang tingin natin sa kanila, suddenly, we're left with that sinking feeling na, am I gonna be able to find someone else? But trust me in this. Once you have broken down everything about your relationship with that person, you're gonna realize that yes, hindi lang naman siya yung nagkamali. I'm pretty sure you also have some mistakes that could have been avoided in that relationship. A relationship is a two-way street anyway. It takes two to tango, and yes, it's a partnership. So even its demise is actually, well, both of you are responsible for the demise of that relationship. But if you realize that them rejecting you, especially those people who got dumped, okay? Them rejecting you is not, it's not a reflection of who you are, what you're worth and whatnot. It's actually a reflection on the person who gave up on the relationship. It can mean a lot of things. It can mean that you grew apart. Hindi naman porket naghiwalay kayo, there's already something wrong, like there's abuse or a third party. It's not always like that. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. It's just supposed to be a lesson that we learn. And it's a lesson that we need to learn in order to get to the right person that is for us. I know right now there's a lot of people who are in pain thinking, but no, siya na talaga eh. Siya yung gusto ko. And I'm telling you this, hindi pa siya yung para sa'yo. Remember, a relationship won't end if that is the relationship that is, if yun yung relasyon na nakalaan para sa'yo. It's gonna be difficult to think positive in such a time like this where you feel pain and it's hurting every single moment. It's gonna be difficult. Pero try it. One day at a time. Look back at your relationship. Not just with rose-tinted glasses na iisipin mo lang all the fun times and all that. Look at it in its entirety. The good and the bad. Then you're gonna realize your ex is just another person. They're not that super awesome. They're humans too. And sometimes they're just there to help you grow. So, to all those people who are hurting at this moment, di kayo nag-iisa. And I know you're gonna get through this. There's a lot of people out there who love you. And it's just up to you if you want to pick up their love or just let it go and just waste it. So, yeah. Last day here in LA, so I guess I'm gonna go do my laundry before I go back to San Francisco. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Love and peace, y'all.